Okay, welcome to our very last video here, video number 4. We are going to work on the cover. We are going to get this started right away. What we're going to do is we're going to take and glue these pieces onto our cardstock or our designer series paper. Make sure you have it going the correct way that you want it to, and kind of center it in your designer series paper. Doesn't have to be perfect. While those are drying, I'm going to go ahead and add some tape onto these. Now we're going to want to put some right up to the edge. And right next to our base here. Hopefully I have enough to put 2 strips in here. We're going to do this all the way around on both pieces. Okay, next we're going to come in with our scissors and we're going to cut this off. We're going to leave just a tiny bit from the edge here, maybe about of 1/4 of an inch, not even, about that much. Okay, and you just come in here and just cut it at an angle. Now we are ready to take and fold these in. What I like to do is I like to go around and maybe take my bone folder around the edges and just get those fibers broke down just a tiny bit. Just kind of give it a good press against the edges so that it's a little easier to fold the paper over. Like that. Okay. Again, we'll do that with this side. All right, next we're going to take and rip our backing off of that double-sided tape. Now, what I like to do is I like to fold my sides in first. So again, take and rub that down. We're going to do that with this other side. Give it a good burnish. Okay. Now, when it comes to doing these corners, what I like to do is take and turn a little bit of that corner in. And same with on this side. I think it should be fine on that one, but sometimes they overlap a little bit, and if they do, you just turn the corners in. So I'm going to lay this down and give that a good burnish. And again, see now on this one right here, I am going to take and just turn it in. I'll show you here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but if you turn it in, it'll give it a better finish look on there. Okay, same with this one. Turn it in just a tad bit. Lay it flat. And then we do the same thing on this one. Now comes the tricky part. This is where we take and adhere these pieces on to the boards themselves. We are going to be putting tape on just this edge and this edge. This is where you have to decide, if you have directional paper, how you want your album to lay. With this one, it doesn't really matter to me because it's just stripes. If it was particularly directional, you want to make sure you have your correct side up. matching your correct side up of your album. So we're just going to pretend that this is the front. I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to take and adhere this directly to the edge as close as we can. We're going to line it up to the edge here, paying attention to that we're keeping it centered from the top to the bottom of the album. Now we're going to do the same over here. Now I'm going to open this up a little bit, give it a press. Same with this side, give it a press. Open it up, looks pretty good, looking pretty good. All right, so now we're going to go inside, give it a press in here and in here. Okay, we are ready for our 2 inside pieces. I used glue. All right, guys, yay, we did it. How exciting. All right, so ahead of time, I went ahead and I die cut a couple pieces out in Whisper White. I used the Tasteful Labels, and it was the giant one here that I used right here. And again, I cut 2 of them out, one for the front, one for the back side. I used Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, and we used Biggest Wishes. We used the Happy Birthday. And we need dimensionals and ribbon. And the ribbon that I'm going to use is part of our annual catalog, and I will make sure to list this in the supplies because I don't remember offhand what it is called. So I just kind of eyeballed it. I'm thinking maybe around anywhere from 28 to 30 inches of ribbon is what you're going to want to use. And next, we're going to just adhere these. Now, what you're going to want to do is make sure you leave an opening in between for the ribbon to slide through. This is going to be holding it in place, but it's also going to be, it's not going to be taping the ribbon down, but it's just going to hold it in place so that it slides back and forth. Okay, and I'm just kind of paying attention to where I possibly, want the ribbon to lay. And I'm going to lay this right over the top of it. We're going to bring this around to the back side and do the exact same thing. And now all we need to do, if you guys want, you can always add some more embellishments to it to make it pop. But I like how this is looking, so I think we'll just leave it. And there we have it, you guys. Ta-da! Pretty cool, huh? I absolutely love these. They're so much fun to make. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks for watching.